Hi, welcome back to 5 a Day. Today we are going to go through another question from a 2020 prelim paper. Today we have taken a question from Red Swastika, paper 2, question number 9. Let us now take a minute to run through the question and highlight some important information. Okay, Tim had some books for sale. He sold some books on Saturday. On Sunday, he sold 1/4 of the remainder. After the sale, the ratio of the number of books sold to the number of books left was 8:5. So what was the ratio of the number of books sold on Saturday to the number of books sold on Sunday? All right. Okay, before we start, let us just put the information that we have highlighted down. Okay, all we were given the numbers was at the end of the sale. So at the end, after sale, just write this down. Okay, after the sale, the books that were sold to the books that were left, okay, is 8:5. All right, and now the question, they wanted a ratio for the books sold on Saturday to books sold on Sunday. Now, before we go on to that, because we do not have real figures to work on for the Sunday and Saturday, but all we know is he sold 1/4 of the remainder on Sunday, all right, and he sold some books on Saturday, so there's nothing there to work on. So before we go on to working this out, let us try to put the information in a chronological order to see what is taking place. Okay, but for all we know right now, after the sale, books sold and books left 8:5, and we know that the total number of books that he has started off with, that will be easy. It'll just be 8 plus 5. It will be 13 units of them. All right, with 8 units sold and 5 units left. So total, there will be 13 units of books that he started off with. So let us now put this information in a chronological order to show what has happened. So at the start, the number of units of books that he had was 13 units. All right, altogether, before he sold any books, he had 13 units. Okay, and what happens? Comes Saturday, he sold some. How many? We do not know, but we know that he sold some. So we're just going to put this here. He sold some of them. All right, and now comes Sunday. How many did he sell? Okay, he sold 1/4 of the remainder. So we just put this down first, and later we're going to put figures. Sold 1/4 of remainder. All right, and finally, okay, that's all he sold. The rest that's left unsold will be left over. All right, so that the rest of the books that were not sold will be left. All right, so left over the books. And how many books were left over from the beginning? The information we have written down left, it will be 5 units. Okay, so this is what's left. So started with 13 units, left will be 5. Okay, so let us go again now to the information. On Sunday, okay, that's the other information that we have right now. On Sunday, he sold 1/4 of the remainder. So what was the remainder? The remainder is actually from the pile, 5u. Alright, so if it's sold a quarter of the remainder, this 5u should represent the rest that were not sold. So if this is, he sold a quarter of the remainder, this 5u should be 3/4 of the remainder that he did not manage to sell. Okay, do you get it? Alright, so if this is, we now know that 5 units is actually 3/4 of the remainder, we should be able to calculate here how many units are there in 1/4 of the remainder. So let us do a calculation. So if 5u, okay, now if 5u represents 3/4 of remainder, alright, then one quarter of the remainder will be one quarter of the remainder will be 5u. Since 5u is 3/4, 1/4 will be 5u divided by 3. Alright, so that will give you 5u over 3. So we want to fill in the number right now. What is 1/4 of the remainder? 1/4 of the remainder here is actually 5u over 3. So we put that in now. Okay, now let us go on. So how many books were sold on Saturday then? We know it's some. So how much is some? Can we put a number in terms of u for it? Okay, we will know all the books that were sold should finally add up to 13u because that's the total number of books. Okay, so right now, if we want to find out how many books were sold on Saturday, we will take books sold on Saturday. It will be what I have in total, which is 13u, all my total books that I've started off with, minus away what I've sold on Sunday, which is 5u over 3, and minus away what was left over, what he did not manage to sell. Alright, so if you were to work this out, 13u, okay, this will work out to be 19 over 3u. Alright, so this will be the books that he sold on Saturday. Okay, so Saturday, let us put in the figure into the diagram. So this here will be 19u over 3. Okay, now let us go back to answering the question. The question asks for the ratio of books sold on Saturday to Sunday. Okay, so what will it be? So it's easy from now, since we have the numbers for both Saturday and Sunday. I'll highlight here. These are the two numbers that we have in terms of u, right? So ratio of books be sold on Saturday to Sunday. Okay, that will be equals to, okay, if you were to look at the top, I've highlighted those two numbers. Saturday, it's 19u over 3 is to 5u over 3. Alright, so if we were to simplify this ratio, u and 3, they are the same, so we can actually take them out. The ratio will work out to be 9:5. So that's the final answer for the ratio of books sold on Saturday to Sunday. Okay, I hope you have understood the working and the explanation for this question. Feel free to retry the question if you haven't got the answer, and you can listen to the explanation, replay the video to listen to the explanation again. All right. I hope it helped you with your understanding of this question. If you do like the video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Again, this is 5 a day. Thank you very much for watching. Till the next question, goodbye.